closed your eyes. Dreams awake when faith's alive. Turn every note to yes. Go come to, it's possible. Where hope is real and dreams come alive. You are unstoppable. You've got it takes. It's possible.
Hey, welcome to It's Possible. This is the day that the Lord has made, and so we'll rejoice and be glad in it. If today is the first time you're joining me on this channel, you are welcome. This is It's Possible, where we know that faith lifts us up and faith gives us the hope, knowing that with God, all things are possible. Today, we want to talk about practical ways that we can manage our time. The first one is I want you to set 3 things that you need to achieve on a day. The three things this one I cannot do without. I need to accomplish them this day are the 3 things that you have to put on your list. And I want you to make maybe a post-it note and then just stick it somewhere to remind yourself of the day. This is my to-do list. No matter what happens in the day, these are the first 3 things that I'm going to focus on, and the rest is going to be optional. Number 2, I want you to divide your times in blocks. So for example, I am a clinical nurse educator. So what I'll do in the morning, say if I've set my to-do list the day before, which I will talk about later. If you have set a to-do list the day prior, and so those times that you have set, you divide it into little portions. So say, for example, around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you set to just look at your emails and see if there is any correspondence or anything that you need to reply to. You set another time that you will have a little break, that you can go and have a cup of tea or something and come back. Or maybe another time that you have just set for meetings, So you have to put your time in blocks. Divide them into blocks. So at the end of the day, you feel relaxed, You know that you have not overwhelmed yourself. Because every day that you wake up, time is going. So you can even use your calendar to set those times. Google Calendar has an area where you can set block times on what you want to do at certain times. Number 3, there's what we call the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule is anything that can take you 2 minutes to do it immediately. Don't wait. If it is anything that you have to do within that will take you 2 minutes to finish it, do it immediately. Say, for example, you want to reply to a quick message that someone texts you and you want to reply to the message. It doesn't take 2 minutes, so you can do that right away. Don't wait. Or maybe you have to put the dishes, in the dishwasher. It doesn't take 2 minutes. You can do that immediately. Or you want to hang your clothes outside. You can do that immediately. Or if you want to file a document, put it on the, the shelf. You can do that within 2 minutes. Don't delay. Do it immediately. That's the 2-minute rule. Number 4, you can actually divide your time into clusters. What do I mean by this? So say, for example, you are cooking and you have put maybe your rice in the rice cooker. While you're waiting to do that, you can maybe do a call. You can call someone. Or while you're doing that, you can actually start doing your whether a fish or a stew that you want to make. You can still start the process of doing that while the rice is cooking in the rice cooker. Or maybe you can make a call while the rice is in the cooker. Or maybe you can put in your clothes in the laundry basket. Maybe you want to iron, you can start ironing while the rice is in the cooker. You do not have to wait until the rice finish before you do certain things. So there are times you have to put your things into clusters. So you can do 2 or 3 things. That is why, in fact, we are called women. We are multitaskers. So we can do multiple things at the same time. you have to find things that you can do in clusters. You can put them together. I can do what A, B, C, and D at the same time. Things. So check your emails, say maybe a.m., or you put it on your calendar that my emails, I'm going to be checking them around 10 a.m. in the morning, and then 4 p.m. maybe before I finish work. That's a cluster. Or maybe I have to pay my bills, once a week. I'll pay the bills once a week instead of going to the office to pay myself. I can just pay online. That is a cluster. Or you do your laundry, like I said, on Sundays. That's the day for my laundries. On Mondays, that's the day for ironing. You are putting them in clusters because you know that this is actually fixed. And so you don't have to worry about, oh, do I have to do this or do this? When you put them into cluster, you are able to do more things, but at the same time, in a relaxed manner. Number 5, make simple daily routines. Simple daily routines. It doesn't have to be elaborate to reduce, that fatigue of thinking of how I can manage my time. So, for example, in the morning when you wake up, the first thing I suppose you will do when you wake up in the morning after you have prayed, if you're a Christian, after you have prayed, the other thing that you will have to do is to make your bed. That's a simple routine. As soon as you wake up, pray, you fix your bed because you want your bed to look good. You want your place to look good. So you fix your bed. And then maybe take some water, drink some water. You have a little 10-minute stretch or 10-minute walk. You have a shower, you have breakfast if you're a breakfast person. And then after that, you know that you have actually done little things in the day. And I promise you, at the end of the day, when you look at what you have done for that day, you'll see how much you have achieved if you put them in just simple daily routines. Say, for example, you wake up, I'm going to set my alarm. I'm going to wake up 5:30 in the morning, and I set my alarm that I'm going to wake up and I'll do so and so, go for a walk at this so and so time. You are setting little simple routine, but it has to be done the same time. Not bigger ones. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just little small routines. When I wake in the morning, I'll pray. The next thing I'll do is make my bed. I'll just sit, fix my bed. Just little. And you will find out that when you are doing this little daily routines, it becomes part of you. And it actually helps to save mental energy. Instead of you are thinking about how you're going to, set up your day for the day, what you're going to do for the day. If you have set little routines, it becomes, monotonous, and you are doing it every day. Believe me, you don't even have to think about it. When you wake up in the morning, you just go into it. Number 6, limit your phone distractions. Do you know that the average man spends 2 to 5 hours daily on their phone? Just being distracted, doing things every now and again. So practical solution on how to really stop yourself from being distracted by, your phone going. Turn off non-essential notifications. Notifications that are not essential, that are not important, turn them off. Keep your phone in another room during work time, or you put it on mute. Just put it on mute while you are working. If you have something that you have set, like I said, you divided your times into slots. So you know that this is the time that is for meetings. You don't want your phone to be going while you're in the middle of your meeting. So put it on silent. That can help you to even not hear it. The other thing is use focus apps. There's this app they call Freedom or Forest app. Use them to just block that time for you not to be distracted on your phone. And I always say maybe the other thing that you can do is just put it aside. put it in your drawer, something in your office. And by doing that, you are not getting distracted while you're doing your work to be looking at your phone or answering calls or going to social media to see who liked you or who hated you or who made a comment and who did not make a comment. No, don't be distracted by your phone. Put it away. That will save you a lots of time in managing it. Number 7, plan today for tomorrow. Plan today for tomorrow. A lot of times we think that, you know, when tomorrow comes, I'll deal with it. Yes, it's good, but it is also good for you to plan. Because when you plan, you have something to start the day with. You know that this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. And I always start my day with commanding the day. That like I always say at the beginning of the show, I said, this is the day that the Lord has made. So I will rejoice and be glad in it. I command the day that today is going to be a day of blessing, a day of favor, a day that our God is going to give me tremendous strength to go through the day, because there are certain days that you need the strength of God and the grace of God for you to be able to go through those days. So plan today for tomorrow. So have a today list. Your top 3 things that you want to achieve for the day, whether it's your meeting or appointment, set them. The 3 most important things. Everything else is optional. If you are able to achieve the first 3 things that you have set on your agenda, then you are good. And believe me, one after the other, you will tell me that indeed these steps are working when you really put them into practice. Until we meet again, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel where we encourage one another so that we can walk this race towards the purpose that God has created us for. Remember, it's possible. And with our God, all things are possible. I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.